Hello, and happy Friday. I have had an advantageous week. It's been interesting, if not to say the least. I apparently don't have all of my stuff started just yet, so if you bear with me, I'll kind of get my final pieces up and running. Alright. I think I'm talking now. I think I'm here, for the most part. We are going to be doing the new event that came out this week. I kind of waited until everything was time locked. But first, as we normally do, I start with my commissions, which I'm going to come back to that in a second. I learned something very new through the clock app earlier today, that there is a quest that's involved with this particular spot in Fontaine. However, if you sit here about the time frame where the sun is portrayed in the photo on the easel, you get a chest. She did that off stream yesterday, and I was surprised. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So if you notice, it's right there. It tells you. So if you come and you sit, and you advance to about 1700, give or take, it should happen about 1715, and you're good to go. Whee! How time flies. Literally. It's a beautiful spot, though. So, we are going to head on out to, looks like Inazuma, huh? If you're talking to Nico, yep, we are headed to Inazuma. Let's go talk to the cat. I haven't talked to Nico in forever. Alright, let's see if we can find this kitty. Alright, I am headed in the right direction now. Okay, it's not y'all. Oh, I slowed down. Hold on. Oh, I hear a kitty. Are you my kitty? You are my kitty. Oh, I didn't want to do that, though. I do not want to be taken out to sea. I just wanted the easy way up. Hey, y'all, don't mind me. It's all good. Whee! Get off the wall. Alright. What do you have for me next? Oh, well, this should be really interesting to see how this plays out. Whee!
Flash attack! A dash of frost! Go, Ruby! Lightning or thunder! A gift from the land beyond! The skies Where the glaze moon shines! Without further ado!
This team is kind of cracked when I get them going. Okay, I was about to say, where are you? Found you! Do a quick tank up. Nothing to tank. Alright, let's go. Oh, I'm gonna have to change a member on my team.
Let's hit the town!
Alright. Whee!
Butterfly! Yeah.
You fucker.
Swift is the swallow! Ding dong water Divine light, shield them!
Alright. Douche canoe! Take you as protection. Alright, that's 2 out of 3. Let's go!
Off to the freezer! Without further ado!
Nice. Alright. I was about to say, what the heck are you aiming at? There you are.
Lumi, time to go!
Yes, time to go. Where are we headed to next? Oh, boy. Well, this ought to be fun. It's been a hot minute since I did that. Where are you? Here, this way. Oh, they know I'm here now. Oh, crap. On a cracker. Fuck y'all. Ouch! You Mother Hubbard! Get off my jockstrap. Oh, no, wait. It's been a while since I drove one of these things. Yes, I have a license. Do I know how to drive it? No. But I got a license. I'm not going down a hole. Well, that's, interesting. Okay. No! not going down the hole. Alright, did it. And I didn't die. Nice. Okay. Alright. Let's go turn in. I just like to turn in and not cry because it's right there. I don't have to go and try to hunt down anything.
Ad Astra Abyssal. Ad Astra. Thank you for
Okay. Alright, Catherine. Thank you very much. So... Oh, new Imaginarium Theater. Alright, we
Mathematics is the
are going to get started on the next quest for this new event.
all things. If
Well, it's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going.
Well, let's go
Let's
find
go
out.
check in with Yelan and Chevres.
Where y'all at? Okay, good. Oh yeah, for this stuff, however, I am going to swap out to my normal team. Because my queen.
Wow! Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
Why do I think these kids are spies?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Converting
Oh,
the
Tutu.
youngins.
I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Paimon thought you were here for some, fishing. Wait, are these 3?
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are these 3 preventing you from doing business? Let me get them out of your hair. Come on,
Nope, they're
time
good.
to go.
They're good
Oh,
kids.
do we have to?
Ah, don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
How much would it
Nice.
cost?
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Yay! Free time!
Your vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing children on board?
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play, and boy, do they love it. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys.
Well, I mean,
Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
If you're worried about
Okay.
safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all. I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh?
Why you mad, bro?
Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing. Did
Fishing.
you reel in the catch of the day yet?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh.
I love the fact that she's wearing the new outfit.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
Yeet!
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
Amen.
What? Come on. There's no rule saying we can't haggle.
Yeah, but I'm not
The Voynich
haggling.
Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the reward's worth the risk.
You
Fine.
shady bastard.
Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here, then.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Aye, aye, Captain. Okay, where are you? You're back at the ship. I really wish I had a boat. There's no way to get a wave rider out here. Think it'd be worth it? No. Okay then. Huge disappoint. Huge disappoint. Mihoyo, we need the wave riders everywhere. KK, thanks. Because some of us don't have the capability of walking on water to get out there.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
My queen.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
So, for those of you who are not familiar with Genshin, Tabletop Troop is basically their version of D&D, and it's phenomenal the way that they do it. It's so great. I love it.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area.
Oh, I forgot to put it back on.
Turns
water.
out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far
Agreed.
without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened, and whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
Yeah.
In that case,
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
Nah.
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
Hey,
Are they-
hey.
having a fight?
Spirit of
They're both
discussion.
experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions.
Yes.
So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away. See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Nice.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
The Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Then, you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Sounds good to me. He doesn't stand a chance against both of us.
Ha! Let's do this thing!
I love that. Yay, I'm still on the ship. Thank you. I just want to see if you have goodies. Don't judge me. I have priorities. Hello, big boy. I just want to go up here. Which way are you pointed? You are pointed. Okay, you're pointed over in this direction. So then I need to turn that way. And I already knew there was stuff out there, but they haven't. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just speculating on what they're gonna do next. Is there a crow's nest up there? There is. I apologize. I am a curious little bubble. And I want to see what's up here. so there's nothing up here. Not going to that one. Alright, where are we headed to next? Okay. I'm nosy. I couldn't help myself. I'll take the cabbage.
There he is!
Shh, Paimon! Freaking give us away, like, first thing? Come on now.
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
I love how they
Yes,
did the
but
little
there are a
stars
lot of
where
eyes on
Paimon
the
is.
port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumiduce Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
That's our cue!
Take that!
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a break for it!
The
No, it's
captain of the
not.
special patrol will take it from here.
He's not gonna get far, I promise.
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed. Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the way!
Oh!
Nope, not this way.
Oh! That's nice. Okay. Go ahead, fool. Go ahead,
Had
coconut
enough?
head.
Then turn around! Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day!
Ooh. You're not going nowhere, buddy.
My leg!
Oh. Well, that was inconvenient
Is
for you.
still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you
shivers.
are.
You still got a leg?
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Spina de Rusa.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
Navia,
I needed
get
to
it
make
together.
you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Oh my god. Navia, you wackadoodle.
Wow! Navia is something else.
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. This Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
Oh, you don't know
No
nothing.
trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
We can fix that.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective interrogation tactics.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
I hope so.
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm
True.
sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
Please, really? Nefer
First,
already knows.
we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the curatorium together.
Sounds good. With Navi's help, Elon and Chevreuse escort the suspects away.
Well, that went a lot smoother than expected. Not a single one got away.
The real story behind everything.
You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a bad story. If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Chevreuse will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Excuse me? Are you the traveler? Yehoda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible.
Okay.
Did something happen?
Just needs
I'm
help.
sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
She
Now
needs
let's
help.
get a move on.
Yehoda, what did you do? Like, really? Sippy sippy. Alright, let's see if I can teleport back to the venue here. At least close to it anyway, so that way I'm not like running all through town. MiHoYo never misses with their music, my dudes. Yehoda! What happened? Oh, uh-oh, she's...
Hey there, I throw the
pacing.
guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse?
It could.
Get it together, Yehoda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time, alright? Alright.
Focus on the
You
hot
got
dog.
this.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. I swear.
But then Dory's in the background.
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've gotta help me, traveler. A theft at the expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation.
A theft? How did that happen?
You're asking me. The The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here.
Beto? Wait, that means...
Someone stole the ballistas.
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
And each ballista is super dangerous! If they fall into the wrong hands...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative.
Don't get me in trouble.
Do we have to tell her?
Yes, you have to tell her.
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
Come on. Spill your beans.
Miss Yehuda...
What are you three doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashvapati told us to come see your booth. It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about. Ever since this morning,
Yep,
we
I
haven't
knew
been
it.
able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehuda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do something like that, but...
Ashvapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without the guards getting suspicious. Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez. The guild
Oh
is
my
never
God.
gonna recover from this.
I love
You
what
made
they've
those
done with
toys the
Yehuda.
kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech. If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from bad to worse.
Pretty much.
Uh-oh.
The question is, was he acting alone, or is he connected to the crime ring?
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Got it.
Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though. Right?
No.
No, of course not, but... how do I explain this?
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
Well, of
I
course.
promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Poor Yehuda.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for them if he's missing.
I
Period.
guess we're on the same page then.
Yes.
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
Will do.
We're on it. Wanna go talk to Dory first. Wait, if I'm supposed to take them, why are they just standing here? Are y'all gonna follow me, or what? How's that gonna work? Hey, Dory. Okay, never mind. I was kind of hoping, because I also have the Traveler Tales, but I'm wondering if okay. Part of the S. Okay, risk of selling. Not yet unlocked. Not yet unlocked. Okay, I got. It looks like I have to unlock everything. Okay. I'm just checking. Sure, let's go this way. I don't know which way I'm going, but we're gonna go this way. Where am I? I feel like I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque somewhere. Okay, I gotta go this way. I was like, where am I? It was worth it just to hear the music. You all exchange intel.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little. He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert, but apparently, we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nagcry not too long ago.
Their eyes. What about them? I'm just reminded of something. About a decade ago, there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived, and so in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
In the
That's the
desert,
desert.
it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye.
Agreed.
From what
Nobody's
they've
gonna bat
told
an
us,
eye.
sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
So the survivors of that band of eremites are back in the weapons business?
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati would never do something like that! No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashvapati hates weapons. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Seizure?
Hey, don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest can wait.
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, Traveler.
No worries, I also want to see this through. It's very interesting. Alright. So, where are we headed to next? Toys for the children. I absolutely love that feature. That was one of the best things MiHoYo could have ever done. Was that auto advance.
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashvapati. Come on, let's go meet up with the others.
Where y'all at? We are going back to the venue. Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to the venue. Assuming I go in the correct direction. Because that's always a up in there kind of thing. Oh, look, give me all the cabbage. Because shiny squirrel.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Good.
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst-case scenario?
Absolutely.
Of course.
You just need to trust us, just like we trusted you earlier.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So, I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out. Clarand and I have got things covered at the expo.
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Let's go.
Wait!
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo like we agreed. It's for your own safety.
We know. It's just... Do you really think Uncle Ashvapati is working for the bad guys?
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation. And I work based off evidence.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us here. He's never done that before. Maybe he really is working for those people and was afraid of getting caught. But if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past, too. Wouldn't that make him a bad person?
That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and selling weapons. Doesn't mean they're necessarily all bad people.
Really?
Exactly.
The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, the real question we need to ask is why. There's a lot we need to know before we can judge a person. In Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place just to make sure we get the right answer to that question.
Yeah. Why would Uncle Ashvapati do something like that?
How about this? I'll make sure that Miss
Insert
Chevras and Miss
Ortrice
Yelan promise to
meme
bring your
here.
uncle back safe and sound. Then you can ask him yourselves.
Thanks, miss.
They have the origin.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those kinds of promises?
Something or other.
It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
All right. Let's do it for the kids. Where are we headed? We're going to the hideout. Really? Are you above or are you below? You are above. Okay. Yoo-hoo! Found you!
Stop right there!
Don't move.
Where is he?
We missed him.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
Okay. But first, I have questions. Why are y'all all flying in formation over there?
These records look suspiciously familiar.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very coincidental to me either.
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? They were always careful never to leave a trail leading back to them. The one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide open. We found a cargo manifest left behind at the scene. That's the clue that led us to Nodcry.
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here, among the records left behind by Ashvapati.
So, he's the guy that slipped up back then?
No.
Unless it wasn't a slip-up at all. How does the same clue get left behind at two separate scenes and picked up by two separate law enforcement agencies? Thinking back on it now, it doesn't seem quite so accidental after all.
Yeah, that's what
No.
I'm thinking too.
Almost like he led us here on purpose. But for what reason?
That's really curious.
There's a letter here.
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found. I think it might be for us.
You think he knew we would come here?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's obviously not stupid.
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going. We can read it together when we debrief.
So we're just picking it up and not reading it now? Oh, for fuck's sake. I passed it up somewhere, right? Yeah, it's the ballista. Hello. You idiot.
Wait! Is this what Paimon thinks it is?
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our thief.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the security features on the prototype.
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista in his possession, just waiting to be unleashed?
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. Which begs the question, why would he unlock the ballista's features before even meeting up with his boss?
That's a question for another time. We need to focus on where he's going next.
Unless he wants to take out, like, get rid of the boss.
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined. It looks like Ashvapati does have a connection to our criminal gang, but it might not be what we thought at first.
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail. This is looking more and more like the work of an independent actor.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, he's still our best lead.
Let's read the letter.
That would seem to be our last remaining clue. Let's do it.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing, you certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to eliminate over half of the gang's forces. I appreciate the effort. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose it's my turn to throw my hat in the ring. I'm just glad I no longer have to run. So, before my day in court is upon me, allow me to confess to my crimes.
Story time.
It all started with a Kashara War researcher, expelled from the academia for violating a taboo. He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water to quench his thirst. Could you spare some water? I'm a Kashara War researcher. If you need something, I could.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert. Then, you're lucky to survive the night.
Are you mocking me?
No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you. Here, give me your canteen. You got somewhere to go?
Not really. Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Now you're talking like desert folk. You could always join my band of misfits.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off. Every little bit helps.
All I know is weapons.
Weapons?
Yeah, I love studying them. Big and powerful ones, small and deadly ones, old ones, new ones. I believe the essence of Kashara War research is embodied in weaponry, and the pursuit of this kind of technology is what pushes the world forward. My lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost expert on all kinds of weapons, so I can invent even more advanced ones. So I might have borrowed a few sensitive techs without permission, but you see the vision, right? The higher-ups in the academia just didn't understand.
The Academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son. All I care about is what this specialty of yours can do for us.
I can help upgrade your
Alrighty then.
weaponry. That should come in handy in a dangerous place like the desert, surely.
True, weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants happen to pass through. But when it comes to protecting the people here, this scimitar in my hand is more than enough. The kind of weapons you're talking about are overkill for a place like this.
Overkill? Really?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent it from drying up. Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of Eremites. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water, we don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home. There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. So, having somewhere to settle down is more than enough for me.
I see. Guess I could do some odd jobs then.
I've heard you Kasharawa scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets. You could always make something for the kids.
You
Okay.
mean, like,
Toys.
toys?
Sure, why not?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It'll give them something to do. Life can get boring out here.
All right, then. And just like that, a Kasharawar scholar at the cutting edge of his field ended up in the desert, making toys for children. It got boring from time to time, but all in all, those days were quite pleasant. The Eremites accepted me as one of their own, and all the children loved me.
Aww.
Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up, and it changed everything. Don't rush me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces back here.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it.
You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge the first chance you could get.
Oh, wow.
Because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one place too long around here, and it might just be your grave.
You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the Oasis wouldn't even exist anymore. You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet they're only crawling back to us now because they've got nowhere else to go.
Chief, should we drive him off?
I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of us that easily.
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth spilling blood over. All that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Chaim Wazet being the kind-hearted man he always had been. And so, normal life continued, much unchanged. Well, mostly. You can take the scholar out of the academia, but putting your life's work behind you is easier said than done. I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and sketches. The ruin drakes scattered around Sumeru were of particular interest to me. As far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within those mechanisms. But I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target, in effect, turning them into a weapon. Somehow, the new arrivals at the Oasis must have caught wind of it, because they soon started taking an interest in me.
Well, yeah, because you know how
Hope
to
you
do the
don't mind
weapon.
me asking, but is that a weapon you're researching?
I do mind, actually. It's none of your business.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the Academia. All that knowledge going to waste out here in the sticks. What a shame.
What do you want?
I want to team up. The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the Academia, they don't exist in the desert. You could take this research to the next level. As things stand, all you've got is a blueprint and a pipe dream. But what if you had access to the right funds and materials?
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, all you gotta do is bring this sketch to life. We've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product. But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are gonna shell out Mora left and right to get their hands on it.
You want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough Mora from these people to fund the research of your dreams.
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't come back to bite the people here. These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on. Their biggest enemy is the weather.
You've made a bad name for yourself around here. I don't want any part in this.
Well, it's your choice. But it could be the last meaningful choice you ever get in life. So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your academic ambitions? Or do you want to stay here building toys for kids?
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Apparently you didn't.
Yeah, we increased our prices. What about it? You gonna back out?
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
Cash is king. That's just business.
Fine.
I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about? We're making bank here.
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an accomplice to all this any longer.
An accomplice? Listen, that's got nothing to do with us. People would be at each other's throats with or without our weapons. So they die to a machine instead of a scimitar. What difference does it make?
Can't you sell more than just weapons? Surely this can't be all the Eremites are interested in buying.
Nope.
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that right there is why I want out.
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway. If you want out so bad, have it your way.
What was that? No. Kaem was it. How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kaem Wazet drove them off. Guess his enemies have been holding a grudge this whole time.
You sold weapons to his enemies. But he took you in when you had nowhere to turn. You owe him your life. Why would you do this?
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price, that's why.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't the first time Senegem and his men had turned around and stabbed their allies in the back. Let's just say, there was a good reason they had nowhere else to turn back then. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable. In that moment, all I could think about was saving as many people as I could in a desperate attempt to atone for my sins. But once the weapons I designed were turned against us, the fate of this place was sealed. Even I could do nothing to prevent it. In the end, despite all the burning tents I rushed into, I was only able to save 3 children. And now, you know the full account of my crimes.
Wow.
I've been raising them ever since, while attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans in the first place. This confession is for the kids to read, too. So, I hope you'll pass it along to them.
He doesn't have any plans of coming
They deserve
back.
to know the full truth of what happened. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but
He's gonna sacrifice himself.
please, help them find loving parents to take them in. Above all else, they deserve a true family. Back then, I failed to see this through to the end. But I won't make that mistake again.
Jeez. If this is true...
He's after the same target as us. And he's out for revenge.
Yep.
He even lured us to Notcry to help him get it.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now. If I'm right, this doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something super dangerous. But we promised the kids we'd bring him back safe.
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep. There are still many other conspirators we need to track down.
So where do we go to find him? You have an idea.
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
He's gonna ambush the target when he comes to pick up the goods.
Oh, snap. He's not working for them. So our original plan could have worked all along.
The meeting will be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous point.
Okay, so how far do I gotta go to get to the rendezvous point? Watch it be on the other side of the fucking island. Yep. Other side of the fucking island. God bless waypoints.
Ashvapati.
It's been a while, Senegem. Over a decade at least.
How did you find this place?
All these years. And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't changed. All I had to do was pose as your point of contact and fish a time and date out of that scout you sent.
Useless bunch of idiots. Just wait until my backup gets here.
Oh, I think that might take a while. The Fontaine and Liyue authorities have your men locked down tight. Every last one.
No. There's no way the cops could have known we'd be here.
Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues leading them straight to the expo. That would be a different story, now wouldn't it? If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation, I doubt I would have been able to lure you here.
So now what? You gonna turn me in, too?
No. The authorities can have your men. But you're mine.
Is that for Tui Tech? Looks like your skills are as good as ever.
Humbra.
Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years, but it looks like you still got it. If you want back in, we can work something out.
After everything that happened, what makes you think I would want back in?
Because what's the alternative? You're not here for revenge, are you? After Kayemwazet took you in, you really convinced yourself you were one of them, huh? What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing hand. Better to cash out before you're in the hole. In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to the righteous. It belongs to the one who knows how to cut their losses. Just look at me. When there's Mora to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk. When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweeter, I'm a Fontanian.
You think everyone is as much of a lowlife as you?
A lowlife? There's nothing Mora can't buy, Ashvapati. That includes prestige. You're talking to a renowned Fontanian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet to the next. Nobody who counts would dare call me a lowlife.
Are you done?
Clearly there's no reasoning with you. Fine. Have it your way. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to face me alone? That wasn't the wisest decision now, was it?
Oh, don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower with me. You could have brought a whole army for all I care. These weapons will bury every last one of you!
Oh!
What the? Are you crazy? If that thing fires, you're not getting out of here alive either.
He didn't plan on it.
That's the plan! It's high time both of us paid the price for our sins!
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes this barrier!
Hold it right there, all of you! Otherwise, I've got enough firepower to go around, too.
The Maison Gardiennage!
You got here sooner than I expected.
Of course.
Hey! What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news!
It is bad
Ashvapati,
news.
you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the Fontaine courts. Remove the barrier and come with us at once.
Fontanian justice is too merciful for them. You should leave us.
Stubborn fool.
Ati, Neb, and Raya are waiting for you.
I don't deserve them. I have to atone for the things I've done.
What is it you feel you need to atone for? Weapons research?
You're from Liyue, right?
Yeah.
Your ancestors were the first people to master the recipe for gunpowder. And yet, they turned it into fireworks and firecrackers that even children could play with. Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. I hear that it's a very peaceful place to live for the most part. But me, I chose to use my research skills to create weapons of war that brought death to countless people and destroyed the only home those kids had. That's why I have to atone. Because I have blood on my hands.
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless fun in this day and age, but they started out as weapons too, you know.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. They needed something a little more powerful than usual for purging evil forces and scaring off wild beasts. Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into the mountains. That's when people started repurposing fireworks for entertainment purposes. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys instead of weapons. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place. Only then did we have the luxury of choosing to turn them into toys instead. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as the evil forces and beasts faced by our forebears, whatever tools they have at their disposal end up as weapons.
Time is running out. Please. Leave while you still can.
Relax. Now that we have these guys in custody, I think we can find a way of repurposing these ballistas for the children's amusement.
Yes! Get him, Ino! Get him!
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
Oh, I know. Yes, Mommy. How everybody is still standing in an upright position is beyond me, but okay.
Captain, we're in position!
Let her
Here to
fly.
intersect! On my signal!
Please make that gameplay. MiHoYo, make that gameplay, please.
But how?
Oh, wow. Leben!
Fireworks show?
Recording mode on.
Has this always been part of the show?
Chat, I know. Nefer looks rather pleased with herself.
No funny business!
I never imagined the Guizhong ballista could be used for something so beautiful.
I saw this coming.
If you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions, it would be a big help to our investigation.
Of course. You'll have my full cooperation. I know I'm guilty. Just not sure of the precise crime at this point.
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case like yours would have Fontaine's top legal experts scratching their heads. As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting away with this. So at least you can take some solace in that. I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be a public declaration of their crimes and the punishment they will receive. The victims deserve that much. Considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge killing with no one left behind to tell the story. This looks more like real justice to me.
Agreed. I would agree with that.
Guess you're right.
Well, that ended rather abruptly. Like, that was just like, tunk. Okay, well. Interesting. So, I guess we are... No, I do want to go there. I just want you to zippity-doo-dah my little happy butt on off. Whee! Thank you.
What do you think they did with Ashvapati in the end? Let's go ask them for an update.
Okay, so where we're headed. Alright, we are headed right back where we were supposed to be. And then after we tie this up, I'm gonna start the games, which I haven't started yet. So I'm kind of curious to see how the gameplay is for all three of the games that we have going on. The storyline's been really good, though, for this.
Great! Everyone's in one place!
Now that we are on the other side of this incident, I suggest we put any remaining questions to rest here and now. The Voynich Guild won't be responsible for any disputes remaining after this meeting.
Understood. Well, there's been no serious harm to me or any of my compatriots. And with the arms dealing operation closed down, I've achieved my strategic objective. I'm happy to let the Fontaine authorities process the culprits from here on.
I appreciate your flexibility. I'll need all of them in my custody to proceed with the case files. As for you... Given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the Curatorium might raise some objections if I insisted on bringing you into custody as well.
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain signboard in Nasha Town.
Is that an official confession, officer?
See,
what I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati. He stays here, and in return, you don't seek damages for the signboard. Sound fair?
Deal.
Huh. That went surprisingly smoothly. Paimon figured it was gonna be a whole ordeal.
Uncle Ashvapati, we...
They told us the whole story. Everything you've done. Even so, we still want you as our uncle.
But
If you'd been less trusting of the
babies.
promises these men made to you back then, and left some weapons for your own people to defend themselves with, maybe things would have turned out differently. The way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself. It was failing to use that knowledge sensibly, to protect the ones you cared about.
yeah, you're absolutely right.
Well then, what are you waiting for? The chance to atone for real is staring you right in the face.
Children, from now on, I will protect you with my life.
Traveler, Yelan. On behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working with you both. I wish you all the best.
See you around,
I have
Chevreuse.
plenty of other business to attend to, so it's probably about time I got going as well. See ya.
Looks like you're a free man.
I guess, but even if they won't arrest me, I still have a lot to answer for. I joined the Voynich Guild with my own agenda and nearly ruined their reputation. Are you really gonna let me get away with that?
After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. Everything except your desert origins. That turned out to be true. I actually consider the desert my home too, so I was interested to learn who the real Ashvapati was. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story it is. Granted, the final chapter caused us a fair amount of trouble. But hey, sometimes that's the price you pay for a good ending.
Are you serious?
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild. Not after all the rules you broke.
I completely understand.
I'd recommend that you take these kids back to the desert.
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict since as far back as I can remember. But your story offers a glimpse of a different way of life. Maybe there really is hope for peace in the desert. The Sumeru of today is a different world than what it once was. With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows where the possibilities end? Maybe you could rebuild the home these kids once knew.
I'm flattered, really. But that was a lifetime ago. I'm sure the sandstorms will have buried any last trace of that oasis by now. Sure, we could put up a few tents and call it a settlement. But what then? It would be a brutally harsh existence. There's no way around it.
Where there's Mora, there's always a way. Hello, my dear customer. Why don't you discuss your needs with me? If you can dream it, you can buy it.
So Mora is the answer, huh? All right. Say I wanted to buy a hometown for these children. You telling me I can buy that from you?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her sales pitch. Sure can. Huh?
The fuck?
Ta-da! I present to you one magical gemstone created by none other than the renowned mage Alice herself. Simply plant it in the ground and a spring will instantly start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a fully fledged oasis. And the best part is, it's designed to work flawlessly, even in the most arid and sandiest of deserts.
What the?
Huh. Looks genuine to me.
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Nodcry Trade Expo. Turns out it's more than just marketing hyperbole. Still, surely a treasure like this must cost the world. As much as I'd love to buy it, I don't think I'm the kind of clientele you're looking for.
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The mage who tasked me with selling this insisted on setting the price herself, and she priced it as whatever keeps the kids happy. Needless to say, I could have found far more lucrative options. But alas, none of them would be worth breaking a promise to a mage over.
That would be
Whatever
correct.
keeps the kids happy? So what is that in Mora?
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you three kids earned at the expo? Then you can say you bought back your hometown through nothing but your own hard work. I think that would keep the kids very happy indeed.
Dory has a soft heart? When did this happen?
Well, this was a strange turn of events.
You never know what to expect with Dory.
I think it's safe to say that this was one of the more memorable trade expos.
You really don't know what to expect with Dory. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm assuming that all of those are done. Okay, so now, did you unlock continue to be part of the Trade Expo? Okay, so I want to talk to you again. Okay, so you're not saying anything new. Hey guys.
Have you been to the Clink Clink Krumkake Craft Shop's booth yet? They're selling blueprints for a machine. With everything Uncle's taught me, I bet I could build one of those thwack and smack defense bots. We should buy a blueprint.
Sounds like a waste of money to me. We should be spending our expo earnings on more important stuff like clothes.
But Uncle said the most important thing is that we have fun.
Guys, please don't fight.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm afraid no one really comes to this expo looking to buy toys. If you make any more here, it won't be nearly enough to buy yourselves a blueprint. I doubt it'll even cover your new clothes.
Oh, I'm thinking I should have done that
Hi, Traveler.
before.
I came here to make sure you kids stay safe, so listen carefully. If you want to look around the expo, that's fine, but you need to be extremely careful when talking to any strangers, okay? A lot of crazy people show up to this expo, both sellers and buyers. You don't know what they might be capable of. So if anything happens, don't try to deal with it yourselves. Call for me right away. You got that?
Yehoda's really serious about looking out for these kids.
Well, it's kinda my job. I'm supposed to be the one in charge. Oh, just take a look around. This booth is the only one being run by a bunch of kids. If there's anyone out there aiming to cause trouble, you can bet they'll start with the weakest target.
This is such a fun song. Alright. Alright, we are gonna bring it on. I'm on fire. I'm screwed. Alright, let's see what we got going on here.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
Okay. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, wait. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I keep losing my life. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Okay, now. Dash your ass. Okay. Got it. got that one.
I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it!
Okay. Now I get it. Now I understand how to do it. Okay. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Got it. Perfect. I can do this.
Ready, partner?
Sure. Okay. All right. I'm good now. Not good now. I have problems with colors.
Keep it together. Slow and
trying
steady
it.
now.
Thank God it's not timed, because Jiminy Crickets. I suck at this.
I've activated a backup energy source for you.
Oh,
Keep
thanks.
at it!
I suck at this. I stayed alive. Better than nothing.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
My queen. What are we doing here?
You've got this, partner.
I can try.
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
I don't know what we're doing, but okay. It's like I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but I'm pressing buttons. This is fun, though.
Ready, partner?
Not really. Okay.
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Jesus Christ. All right. Ooh, that was a little difficult.
Here comes the toughest mecha. Time to go
No
all out.
shit. Yeah. Thanks. At least I got that one straight.
You've got this, partner. I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it.
Thanks, because I'm gonna need it. Woo! All right, that was all of those, so... All right. Oof. All right. All right, so that got me 300 and 600. Ooh. And I'm finally gonna have a copy of Yehoda. Tales of Many. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna let all those kind of pop off real quick. Some of the best music. You good, my girl?
What you up to, Yehoda?
Just keeping an eye on things. Looking out for any problems that might need me to step in. Hey, you three! What are you doing here? There should be at least one of you manning the booth at all times.
Accessing booth operation logs. Analyzing. Neb left to try and buy a new blueprint. Ati soon followed to try and stop him. Finally, Rhea came to mediate between them.
I keep telling you, we don't have that much Mora to spare!
I just wanted to have a look. What's wrong with that?
Guys, seriously, stop fighting!
Here's the thing, Neb. Even if you could afford to buy a blueprint, I'm afraid I couldn't allow it. I know you like building stuff, but these designs aren't for toys like the kind you're used to. They're for weapons, which are very complicated to build and extremely dangerous.
That's a load of baloney, dumpster diver. My designs are toys too, actually.
Huh?
Just called her a
You
dumpster
build
diver?
a machine that can blast monsters into the sky, and in your mind, that's a toy?
I mean, at the end of the day, is there really that much difference between weapons and toys anyway?
Not where Knuckle Duckle's concerned. That's for sure.
Ugh, that's not the point. Anyway, you there with the brown hair, you want a blueprint?
Yeah! I want to make some thwack and smack defense bots too. I also have some design ideas of my own. And with your bots as the basis, maybe I'll be able to try them out for real.
I get it. Your head's so full of ideas you want to bring to life that you can hardly sleep at night. You try eating some snacks to take your mind off things, but it doesn't seem to help anymore.
Exactly! But what can I do? I'll never be able to afford one of your blueprints.
Well, you must have blueprints for the toys you've made too, right? Let's trade! One of your toys for one of mine.
Really? Thank you so much, ma'am! Is it ma'am or...
It's Boss. Boss of the Clink Clank Krumkake Craft Shop.
Yep. Babies.
Thank you so much, boss of the Clink Clank Krumkake Craft Shop.
Huh, that was very thoughtful. Who are you, and what have you done with Aino?
What's that supposed to mean?
Bruh.
I'm a boss, aren't I? A lot of people depend on me. Looking out for them is a big part of the job. Did that really just happen?
Yep.
For a moment there, Aino stopped being a little kid and acted like a full-on grown-up. A grown-up who's shorter than the kid she was looking out for, but still,
Previous records indicate that Aino has a 94% chance of adopting such behaviors when encountering a child in a similar situation to herself.
That was so ungodly cute. Two lightkeepers are at the Fatui Sergeant's booth. Oh, I see you! Leaving, don't you leave before I have a chance to talk to you. Hi, everyone.
Oh, Flint's and Iwa! Fancy seeing you here!
Ah, Traveler. Paimon. How do you do?
Are you here to buy some stuff?
That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's words, it's important for Lightkeepers to spend some time in the land of the living every once in a while.
That sounds like something he'd say, yeah.
That tracks.
Are you interested in these muskets? Since we're friends, Paimon will let you in on some insider info. This officer here is basically selling scrap.
Oh, I'm well aware. The sign makes that quite clear.
True.
I'm interested in this particular piece because it brings to mind a picture I once saw. It featured several Ratniki and a Fatui officer who fought alongside them. The weapon that the latter used was identical to this one.
The Fatui teamed up with the Lightkeepers?
That's not unusual. I've heard similar stories from our older members. The owner of this musket must have been a hero who stood against the Wild Hunt as well. But why would you sell a hero's firearm?
That's just how the rules work on our end. Everyone agreed to it. Whether it's a no-name sergeant like me or a renowned hero. Our equipment is to be collected and redistributed once we're dust on the wind. The stuff that's usable is given to new recruits. And the scrap is sold for whatever price it can still fetch. That way, we can at least put it towards feeding the grunts, you know? Better than following them to the grave.
Huh.
A thought-provoking perspective.
I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr. Flint's. Could you tell me a few more stories about it when you get the chance?
Of course.
That's interesting. I'd love to see what the lore is behind that when we get to Snezhnaya. Snezhnaya. Let's see. Alright, so I gotta head to the treasure water booth. Calla Lily! Wow, we're bringing it back.
Ahem. So what's the situation in need of mediation?
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind since she arrived. Hey, you! I'm a member of the Fruity Order, you hear?
What a coincidence. So am I.
Wait, really? I first encountered the humor and intelligence of trendy Zaytun Peach in the New Tide anthology. Then I heard the legend of intrepid Valberry while I was in the Fortress of Meripede. The more I heard about your order, the more it drew me in. I've been searching for so long, but I was never able to find an actual member. So when I heard that the Nodcry Trade Expo was being held again, I applied under your name. And now, I finally get to meet you.
It's those idiots. Stirring up trouble again, huh?
So what I'm getting is that this guy's an imposter?
Our orders won the expo rights several years in a row, so we announced that we were backing out of the running this year to avoid conflict. Then, this guy had to come along. A few of the other groups were looking to duke it out, so imagine their anger when someone claiming to be one of ours snatched the expo rights again.
Well, no one's made any trouble for me. Wait, Does that mean you've taken them all out already? Man, I knew it! The fruity order's as good as they say. Can I join?
We can't make trouble at the expo. Voynich Guild rules. Once it's all over, meet me at the harbor in Nasha Town.
I see. All right, I'll be there.
Bruh. You're an idiot.
Does he not realize what's going on here?
Nope. Not a clue.
Also, considering our smooth collaborations thus far, a word of advice for the guild. This guy has only been able to keep his head in his booth because the Fruity Order took care of any rival factions. But if there's one thing the treasure hoarders have in spades, it's sore losers. Since our order has proven untouchable so far, they're sure to find easier targets to vent their frustration on. So look after those kids.
Huh. So this guy has been responsible for more than one conflict so far.
Excuse me. Alright. What else we got? Leben! Yes, please! Take me to Leben! Leben, 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 Leben! Best fucking day ever. Yes, absolutely
What do you
fucking
think?
yes.
Not bad. Tastes just like back in Mondstadt.
Varka? You're here for the expo too?
Oh, hey, traveler, Paimon. I was only planning to take a look around. Wasn't expecting this pleasant surprise. Out in this part of the world, even a homegrown Mondstadt apple is a rare treat.
Yes, and on that note, I should advise you that the prices are quite different from what you'll be used to back home.
Not a problem. It's a price worth paying for a taste of home. I'll take the whole batch and send someone to collect them later.
The whole batch? Huh. Looks like you've already made your money back, huh, Leben?
Nice!
And Varka, since you're looking for a taste of home, have you tried the Mondstadt wine next door? Apparently, he uses special connections to keep the import costs down.
Yeah, I've tried it. It's pretty good, but not Mondstadt wine good. Besides, I wouldn't be able to buy any even if it was. We can't have the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius going around supporting smugglers, can we?
Oh, that's true. You're not gonna reprimand him though, are you?
Don't worry, I know it's Nefer's rules here. Not out to make life difficult for you. If you find yourself at a loose end, come visit our base sometime. I'm gonna get the Knights to make some cider out of these apples.
It would be my pleasure. Daddy.
Oh, you're as generous as they say, Grandmaster.
Looks like you finally made some real profit.
About
Hey,
fucking time.
don't make me sound so incompetent. Though I'll admit, I wasn't expecting to make my money back quite so quickly. Now I can start thinking seriously about my next venture.
Ooh. Where do you plan to make your next fortune?
I'm planning on heading to Snezhnegrad, actually. I hear they're running low on lots of supplies because of Project Stuja. That's a business opportunity if I've ever seen one.
Why are they running low on supplies because of Project Stuja?
With any luck, maybe I'll have the pleasure of seeing you there.
Yay! Well, good luck out there. Hope you strike it rich.
That was so much fun! Oh, the exhibitor with the Mondstadt wine. So, oh my god. Best day ever. Hi, D. Luke. Are you here to,
I can't believe you came all this way to investigate me. Still, as a member of this expo, I'm protected by the Voynich Guild. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
That's what you think.
I know. That's why I'll be taking this up with them directly.
It's been a while. What brings you here this time? Are you representing the Dawn Winery, or are you here as Owl?
Take your pick. Even Owl would take issue with people smuggling the winery's products.
I understand, but please be assured that I would never pit the rules of the Voynich Guild against the interests of the Dawn Winery. Our long-standing collaboration is far too valuable to me for that. No faction exists in Nodcry that can impose their will on everyone else. The rules we have now are a result of the tug-of-war between them all. In any case, I only allowed this gentleman to sell his so-called Dawn Winery vintage here because I'm confident that it poses no threat to our collaboration.
I see. So this isn't from our cellars at all. It's not even from Mondstadt. You... I'm guessing you learned a few of our winemaking techniques, then brewed your own liquor using local ingredients from Nodcry. Imitations like these are no threat to our business.
I wonder...
Oh, just you watch. One day, my wine will leave the Dawn Winery in the dust!
I'll grant that your wine is a perfectly palatable product. But the fact that you didn't dare to sell it without attaching our name to it speaks volumes. That alone tells me that I'll never need to worry about any serious competition from you.
Leaving so soon? Can't I persuade you to come to the Curatorium of Secrets for some tea with me and your two old friends?
Hey there! It sounded like you were discussing some pretty serious business, so Paimon didn't want to interrupt.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
But...
That's a shame.
Next time you're back in Mondstadt, pay a visit to the Angel's Share. At least there, I can offer you a genuine Dawn Winery vintage.
You won't even let me drink in the one... I'm offended. I'm 100,000% offended. You won't even let me drink over there. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be the Masters of the Night Wind. Hold on. Where are you? Oh, you're in deep doo-doo. Somebody called Granny. In Chaska? Oh, you're in such deep shit. Been nice knowing you.
See, Lolly, I've been told that the merchants here are all protected by the organizers. I'm afraid confronting him myself will be more trouble than it's worth.
Do I have to do everything myself?
Yes.
Oh, please! Granny Eatsley, have mercy!
Chaska! Say, Lolly! What are you,
It's a long story. Basically, a few members of the Flower Feather clan brought word from Nodcry that someone was selling Wyab fragments at this expo. Pretty serious stuff. So I brought Seat Lolly here to get to the bottom of it, and hopefully keep things under control.
Oh. Okay, well, as it turns out, we've been tasked with mediating any disputes like this.
Are you intending to try and stop me?
Please, Granny Itzley.
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult, but you don't need me to tell you that our Wyab are not for sale. Wait a second. This is just a shard of a Wyab pillar, and its power is long gone, so it no longer has any connection whatsoever to the Wyab. So, tell me, how much did they pay you to ship these out of Natlan?
About 800,000 more apiece.
What?
Apparently, people outside of Natlan don't know all that much about our culture. Some people take one look at those pillars and start bragging that they found a Y-up fragment. I didn't want to correct them, because that way I could drum up the price.
Ugh, forget it. Since you asked me so nicely, I'll let him stay here until the expo's over. No point making a mountain out of a molehill.
Thank you, Granny Eatsley.
Oh, thank you, Granny Eatsley.
Oh, don't start thinking you're off the hook. Once this is over, you're going straight to Biram to face the music.
You're in deep doo-doo. You're in deep shit, dude. You should have known better than to fuck with Granny Eatsley. Okay, so the only one that I have left is... Hold on. Hold on. Oh, they're here. Best event. Alice and Nicole. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I don't care that I'm gonna have to, yeah, un momento. And then, I know y'all are all looking at me, but sorry, Dory, I'm cutting you out. You don't need to be in this picture. Nope. Oh, that's as far as I can go? Well, fudge buckets. Dory, I don't need your hair. Hold on. World's best photographer. I am not.
Hey, it's Alice and Nicole!
Hello,
Why,
ladies.
hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Are you looking to buy some stuff from Dory?
Oh, quite the opposite. I'm her supplier. Nicole came up with a delightful new pricing method recently, which I've asked dear Dory to try out. We're here today to see how it's all going.
What sort of pricing method is that?
Curious? Well, allow me to explain.
Yes, please. Lore dump.
Instead of an amount of mora, you collect courage, kindness, or happiness from the buyer. The key is to make people realize they don't have to be rich. With an excellence of character, even the treasures of the Hexencircle are within your reach. Kinda like a Seelie guiding intrepid adventurers through various tribulations until they claim their prize. Such fun, wouldn't you say?
Not for me. We didn't sell much Hexencircle gear this time at all. At this point, I'll have to whip out some Samara specialties just to break even.
Wait, you're actually losing money, Dory?
You're saying our gifts didn't reach that many people?
I'm saying we made diddly squat. Hate to break it to you, Miss Mage, but you don't have much of a heck for business.
It might not have made much, but this has been quite a fun little experiment. To make it up to you, all the revenue from our merchandise is yours to keep, Dory.
Oh, they don't call you a great mage for nothing, Miss Alice.
Wow. Curio merchant.
I've faced many opponents in my duels.
It's almost time for the expo to end. I'm asking for half a month's leave once we wrap this up.
Yeah, good luck with
Finally got time to relax, huh, Yehoda?
Yeah, thanks to you. Oh, things are pretty calm right now. Should be smooth sailing from here on out.
I hope so.
Sorry, but I've got a problem over here.
Same here.
Uh-oh.
Yehoda! You just jinxed it.
Someone made off with a batch of my goods using the goods first, pay later method. I thought the guild was the guarantor, but then I went to redeem my money and no dice.
The same thing happened to me.
Goods first, pay later? That convenience is for exhibitors only. It works because their goods stored in the warehouse can be used as collateral.
The buyer did have guild supplied certification.
In that case, he's one of you. Pick him out of the crowd and we're good to go.
The person I talked to was a tall, thin young man, but I don't see him here.
The one who bought from me was on the chubbier side. And nope, no sign of him either. Wait, so it wasn't the same person?
Miss Yehoda, we need help! Ati went into town a while back and we haven't heard from him.
What? Why would he do that?
He wanted to use the moral we got from our exhibit to buy everyone a little something in return for looking out for us. So he headed out alone.
Gods, this kid... Wait, did he have your certification from the guild with him?
Yeah, he's our older brother, so he's in charge of all that stuff.
Oh, this is bad.
Okay, let's not panic. What happened?
Remember those people who targeted Ati a while back? I'm worried they kidnapped him and are using his certification to scam goods off the other exhibitors.
Sorry. Oh, this isn't your fault.
No, it's
Should
not
we
your fault,
rescue
baby.
Ati first? But Nodcry's huge. Where would we even start? We could go for the goods first, but we're dealing with a group. If they split up, it'll be impossible to nab them. Oh, come on, Yehoda, come on! You promised Boss Nephew to uphold the guild's reputation, and you promised the kids you'd protect them. This is all falling apart.
You got
Looks
this,
like you're
Yehoda.
under your last option, dumpster diver.
Oh, right! The Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch!
Clank Clank Crisis Control Switch activated. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Whoa!
Damn!
Activating the switch gives you temporary control over all the robots in Nodcry. If you wanted, you could turn this whole place upside down. But it won't last long, so think about what you want to do first. In that case, let's get the stolen goods back first.
All units, advance to rescue Ati!
Miss Yehoda!
Orders received. Orders received. Orders received.
Aww. Because at the end of the day, that was the most important thing.
Ati! You're all right!
Sorry. I made you all worry.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's those awful people who took you. You just wanted to repay everyone's kindness.
They stole my expo certificate. Did that cause trouble for anyone?
Let's just focus on one thing at a time.
Inventory complete. All goods have been retrieved.
See? Told ya. With the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch, there's no problem in Nodcry you can't handle. With so many bots around, we didn't have to choose between the rescue and getting the goods back. We were able to do both.
Nice.
I know.
These kids call me boss, and as their boss, it's my job to protect them. No way I'm letting them get in trouble with the guild.
Thanks, boss.
I know who's a great person to have on your side, huh?
It's kind of
To be
scary,
honest,
but yeah.
I could hug you right now.
Please don't.
But I think I'll have that vacation first. Oh, right! I owe you a hot dog, don't I?
Yep. You owe everybody a hot dog. You owe everyone a freaking hot dog at this point. Oh, that was so great. I love the fact that they incorporated the um the encounters into the event. I love that. That was great. Now, I wish that we would have a log of these anecdotes. So, I wonder. I know you're new. Nope, wrong book. See, we only have these encounters, right? Yeah, we don't have the encounters from the... Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, so I finished the Numa event. So now I'm going to do this one. Whack and Smack defense bots. Time to die! Am I supposed to be in here? Oh. Well, am I... Okay. Okay. Okay, so that is a last resort kind of sort of thing. Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Move closer to Mole Chef and dismantle it to receive some energy. Okay. And then do what? Combine 2 cannoneers. Okay. Why? Oh, okay. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Okay. I don't think I still kind of understand what's going on. but we will wing it, I guess. At least they gave us a tutorial mode.
I will be your opponent during training mode. Two separate mechanical combinations, like placing a cake atop a steak. I'd almost never hear this analogy.
Right. Okay.
New attacking units have taken the field.
Okay, so then I want to do that also, and do that also. Do I have enough? Okay, apparently not. No, I do have enough. Okay. No! Oh!
Calculating efficiency of commands. 3 times higher than standard. This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha. traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this.
I failed spectacularly. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause here for a minute because I actually have to go to the restroom really bad. So I will be back momentarily. All right. Thank you for being patient. Let's get this show back on the road. Whew. My bladder was about to burst. Plus, I also had to check in on Mr. Bubble, see what he's doing, what he's up to. He's playing his own game. And hopefully it's going a lot better than my stuff is this evening. Alright. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Already in progress. Okay. So...
I will be your opponent during training mode.
Alright, I'm gonna... Nope, that was not what I wanted to do! And I have already lost because now I have... Yeah, no, we're gonna retry because... Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay.
The match is about to begin. Please, get ready.
Okay, I'm trying. But the problem is... Okay. Now what? Okay.
Special reminder, please check your starter rewards.
Okay.
Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am
How?
quite good at this. The assault will continue. Please remain vigilant.
Gotcha. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, it just walked right on by me. Okay, so you were an explosion.
This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha.
Come on. Yeah, y'all just walked right on by me. Can we end this already? Yeah, I'm gonna go try something else because this is frustrating for me. Yep, we're gonna leave this challenge and we're gonna go to something else because I'm about to go rawr, and I don't want to go rawr tonight. Well, that was a quick way to... Ooh, I have a pool. Sorry, not sorry! Because I cannot help myself. Every single time. Every single time. So much disappointment. A Favonius Codex. I have one of those. Oh, it's already refined 5. I think all of my level 3 weapons are refinement rank 5 except for this. Which I think that's going to be the last one. And then I lost my 50-50 and got this motherfucker. I was like, I have been trying my hardest for the past couple years to get absolution, and I have lost every single time. And now I have fate points, and I'm like, yay! So that gives me what, 3 pulls? 8 pulls. Okay, so I'm gonna come to Beto first. I'm ready. Let's do this. I need a party set up. Okay, good. You give me access to all of them. So I have been testing out this party for this reason.
Frontline guidance is up to you. Be cleansed. Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Fire support ready. Select a target.
Oh, I forgot about this one. This one's so much fun.
Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower.
Oh,
nice
so
guiding.
fun.
Well done.
Thanks.
A little loose boosh. At first,
Lash attack!
the sky's clear, the glazed moon shines.
So, Louie! As you like it! Ding dong water bomb!
Off to the freezer. Divine light, shield them.
Fire support ready. Select a target.
Come on.
Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower.
Oh, this is so much fun. Oh, yes.
Nice! Good shooting!
Thanks.
Without further ado, the sky's clear, the glazed moon shines. Nicely done.
Fire support ready. Select a target.
That was fun. Alright, party setup. Characters that trigger swirl. Well, yeah, let's see what we got here. Got a cryo. I'll put you in. And I'll put you in. I feel like, though, I should have a... I'm gonna try that. I've never played with Varka, so this is gonna be interesting, if not to say the least.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
Enough! Hunt them down!
Maria sweeping in! Element for the end!
A dash of frost! Moving! Fire support ready! Select the target!
Oh, all I have to do is just move? Yes, okay.
Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower.
Boom!
Nice guiding, well done.
Thanks.
Leave it to me! The turning point in guard! Burn!
Yeah!
On me.
Hunt them down!
Stay!
Fire support ready. Select a target.
Okay. Come back here, you.
Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I feel like I'm just going around in circles. This is like so much fun.
Nice! Good shooting.
Thanks.
Up to the freezer!
Where evil lurks, shoot on.
Nice. This is so much fun. Alright, what do we got here? Lunar charged. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely putting y'all in. I have an Effa somewhere. I have an Effa. Actually, let me take...
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Annihilation mode.
Fire support ready. Select a target.
This is so much fun.
Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
You're not getting away, bud.
Nice! Good shooting!
Thank ya.
Close your eyes. The night coming.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for Justa.
Leave this place. With one heart, we pray.
Be silent.
Fire support ready! Select the target!
Come on, give me the big guns.
Land the projectile
Thank
in the
you.
middle of the enemy formation.
Yeah, you're not getting away.
Nice! Good shooting!
Thank you.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Annihilation mode.
For the everlasting forest.
Cleanup sequence. Fire support ready! Select the
All right.
target!
Yes, please. The battle music is so good. Nice. Alright, so frozen enemies nearby. Alright, so then skirt. Okay, that makes sense. And then I will do y'all.
Locked and loaded. Waiting on your signal. Gang's up. Fire support ready. Select a target.
Y'all are all over the place like freaking ants.
Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
This is just like slaughter.
Nice! Good shooting!
Thank you.
Fire support ready! Select a target!
I can't because she won't let me.
Here comes the catch. Extinguished!
Okay, you will let me now, though. Oh my god, this is so much fun.
Here comes the mother load!
Woo! It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Nice guiding! Well done!
Thanks!
No, my sword! A little elusive! Things are about to get dicey. Fire support ready! Select the target!
Man, Skirk is freaking insane!
Here comes the mother load!
Yes, please and thank you! Oh, wow. Okay, that got me a silver one. Nice. Lunar Bloom.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Go claw!
What? Here comes the catch. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. Fire support ready. Select a target. Here comes the mother load. Nice guiding. Well done.
Thanks.
Lash attack! Two on deck!
No more lies. Seek within. It all adds up. Gotcha.
With one heart, we pray.
Look, the rainbow!
Fire support ready. Select a target. Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower.
Fish in a barrel. I hope
Nice guiding. Well
that
done.
this is going to be
Things are about to get dicey. No more lies. The mystery unravels.
Two on deck!
You poor life. It all adds up. By the frost moon of old.
Lash attack!
The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Good luck!
alright. Select stage. Was that the last stage? That was the last stage. Alright, well. I'm just hoping I got enough points to get Yehoda. That's what I really want, is enough points to get Yehoda.
Hey, nice to meet you. If you've got a commission, spit it out. As long as the pay's right, I can help you with anything. Most things. I can help you with most things.
I am so excited. Yehoda. Okay. I actually, when Yehoda came out, was trying to pull for her, and unfortunately, I did not get her. Everybody else and their grandmother was getting her. No, not me. I got the 5-star. Alright. Yeah, I know it's insufficient, so whatever. Alright. Hold on now. Hold on, Sparky. Y'all know we're gonna go pull, right? She's a bow user. Okay, so I should have gotten With a refinement rank of 5. I think that's hers. Possibly. Artifacts. Alright, so then let's set the filter. Of course I don't have any. Here. Hold that. Hold that too. Why are there so many stinking Animo characters? Here, hold that. Y'all thought I forgot, huh? I did not forget! Because of course it's blue. Now, I do not have enough for 2 bowls. So I can either wait until tomorrow or I can individually bowl. I think I'm gonna wait until tomorrow.
In my
'Cause
role
I've
as
already
champ,
gotten all of my my monthly stuff. I did that at 4 o'clock this morning. Don't judge me. Alright, well, I have been at it for 3 hours, so I believe I am going to call it quits here for the evening. This is a cute little event. I'll continue to make an attempt at those other items, but I was really just after a Yehoda. If you were here with me or if you passed by, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for taking a peek. If not, you can catch me on the VOD. You'll be able to catch up later. And I hope that everybody has a great weekend. I will be attending a wrestling match tomorrow. You know, like wrestling, not the wrestling, like wrestling. And I won't be online tomorrow night, more than likely. So, y'all take care, and I hope to see you again real soon.